viewers, student of Bangladesh, and everybody. This is your host, Omar Malik, CEO of Arona International, and we have a very special guest from Malaysia today, and she is Ms. Wisi Chai, Assistant Manager of University Tunku Abdul Rahman, in short, UTAR, with us. We'll have a very interesting session, and before I pass my microphone and rooms to Ms. Wisi Chai, I will just narrate a precise note. University of Tunku Abdul Rahman, UTAR was officially launched on 13th August 2002 as a non-profit private university providing affordable quality education. The country ranking of UTAR is a 5-star SETAR ranking and 119 in the Times Higher Education. UTAR has graduated over 64,000 students since its inaugural convocation in 2005, and it made very impressive strides in establishing strong reputation as a comprehensive university with study excellence. The university currently offers more than 10 academic programs from foundation to bachelor's, master's, and PhD degrees in the field of accounting, business, economics, actuarial science, mathematics, process management, agriculture, food science, arts, social sciences, education, creative and industrial and designs, engineering and built environment, and information and communication technology, life and physical sciences and medical sciences, and many more. The narration will be more given by Ms. Wisi Chai, and I'll pass my microphone and space to her. Hello, can you hear my voice, Ms. Chai?
Hello, yes, I can hear you.
Lovely.
Yeah.
How are you? How is Malaysia?
Yeah, fine. So far, the case for COVID also becomes like what we call more stable. It's not, I think maybe one day maybe we have about 10 plus or 20 plus cases like that. So far, so good. Actually, some of these what we call the international students, they may come back to the during the October intake. Yes.
Lovely. Today we have very interesting conversation. We have 30 minutes time, and we will cover all your university offers that is possible for Bangladesh student, particularly for mutual interest. So my first question to you will be, please introduce your university and its offer to the Bangladesh student and parents here, so that they can understand how UTAR is going on.
Okay. First of all, I maybe you guys can call me Chai. Okay, so I'm the International Recruitment Officer in UTAR. So I think it's better to show the slide to you guys to have a look about our university. So I share the slide.
You can share the slide, no problem. Go ahead. It is already enabled.
Okay. Okay, so far maybe I talk a bit about the Malaysia. So far we have around 30 million population. Okay, in the area we have 329 km square area total. So far in Malaysia, our official language is Malay. But when you're during your study in Malaysia, I mean even in UTAR, we also all in conduct the language all in English. Okay, so why Malaysia? As we know, Malaysia was the second most affordable city for students. Okay, so we are the first in Southeast Asia for quality of living. Okay, and other than that, when you look at this, we have a top 16 most peaceful country in the world. Okay, and we also are the top 10 world most visited country. So I think so this is quite interesting for the student. If let's say they want to study abroad, Malaysia is the best choice for them. Okay, so far for UTAR, we have 2 campuses. One is in this Songalong campus, another one in Kampar campus. We have we have 9 faculties, 3 centers, and 3 institutions. So far, we have allowed 32 research centers, and we have 100 plus foundation, undergraduate, and postgraduate programs. So far, at this moment, UTAR, we have allowed more than 22,000 students, and up to now, we have allowed 64,000 alumni.
Wow.
Okay, so So when you look at it, we have 97% of graduate employability rate. Okay. So far in our university, we have more than 2,000 academic and admin staff. And we also have 100 plus external examiners from around the world. Okay, so we also have a 130 plus industry advisor. So other than that, we have allowed 78 student clubs and society. And we have a 70 plus international and national awards received by students in 2019.
Lovely.
So far,
excellent record.
Yeah. So far, we have allowed 390 memorandums signed with the industry partner and from 228 economics. So, okay, we have a 295,000 volume of book, e-book, journal publication, and database resources.
Excellent.
Okay, just now what Mr. Omar mentioned, we are when you look at our Times Highest Education ranking. So World University ranking, we are 500 to 600. Okay. So in Asia University ranking, we are 111 ranking. Okay. So for the University Impact ranking, we are in the world ranking, we are the 100 to 200. So for the QS ranking, QS world ranking, we are between 800 to 1,000. But when you look at our QS graduate employability, we are the world 251 to 300.
Lovely, excellent. It's huge.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I just let you guys know about our campus. So just now I mentioned we have two campuses. One is in Sungai Long campus. Another one will be in Gampang campus. So when you look at the one of the top picture, for the Gampang campus, actually it's allowed 170 km from Kuala Lumpur city. Okay. When you look at the picture, actually we have allowed 1,300 hectares. Okay, for our Gampang campus. In this moment, our Gampang campus also build our own hospital. So, and for the Sungai Long campus, actually it's just allowed 24 km from Kuala Lumpur city. Okay, this is some of the view of our campus. This is the campus.
Beautiful, huge.
Yes. Okay, this is our science lab, medical lab. You guys can see, yeah. Okay, so when we talk about our program, we have just how I mentioned, we have allowed 119 academics programs. We have 4 foundation programs, 72 bachelor programs, 31 master program, and 12 of this PhD program. Other than that, we also have this short courses, something like the English enhancement program, English ignition program. Or for those students who are interested to do the student exchange program, we also have this like the conversational Malay and culture immersion program and ecotourism program as well. Okay. So usually for the foundation program is for those students who finish SSC. Okay, they can take for 1 year foundation. Okay, and then after 1 year foundation, they can continue with the bachelor degree programs. In case the student they have a HSC, that means they can directly join the degree program. So when you look at it, this is our accounting, business, and economics program. Okay. So mostly something like the banking and finance, accounting, marketing programs. You can have a look for this diagram. I may not one by one to explain on it. Okay. So we have allowed this art and social science education program, something like the English education, and we also have this psychology program and mass communication program. And for those who are interested in this design, then we have a digital animation, game design, and graphic design program.
Lovely. I will ask more questions to you. You go on with your program, then I'll come up with your current offer from diploma to doctoral, what you are offering in this pandemic situation.
Okay, so I may continue with my slide. Okay, so other than that, we also have this related with the IT program. So after that, we have this engineering program. So when you look at it, this is all our engineering program. Okay, maybe I want to highlight for this. Do you see this new program? One of it is the electronic system, and another one will be industry management. So these two programs actually is quite different with other engineering program. So far, okay, this is a 2-year degree program. So students study 2 years, and then they will go for houseman 1 year. Okay, that means in that 1 year, we will send the student to our MOU partner manufacturing, the company. They will do the industry training for 1 year in that company. So this is suitable for those students who may not really like the academic, but they prefer in the practical, then they can work for it.
Okay, lovely.
Okay, after that, we have this related with the mathematics program, something like the actuarial science, financial maths, okay, and the statistics. Okay, so far we also have related with the agriculture, and we also have related with the life and physical science, something like the biotech, chemistry, biology. So we also have this medicine and health sciences program. So far, we have this MBBS program, physiotherapy, and dietetics. So just now what I mentioned, actually in our Gamba campus, we already have started to build our own hospital. Hopefully 2021, our hospital will complete. So, and then our hospital can operation. So far on that moment, our MBBS program, they can do their houseman in our hospital. Okay, this is our postgraduate program. This is a coursework base for master program. Okay, so we have this master related with business admin. We have related with this real estate development. Okay, this is our new program. This is a real estate development program. So for the engineering one, we have related with the environment engineering, electrical, mechanical. So maybe I could highlight about this electronic system and electrical program. Actually, for these two programs, students actually they can study 1 year in UTAR. Okay, if let's say they're willing to go to Germany, we have an MOU partner university. They can study another 1 year in Germany. That means the student only spend 2 years, 1 year in Malaysia, 1 year in Germany. They can get 2 certificates for master.
A dual degree program then?
Not to mean that training program. Students finish 1 year this master program in UTAR. If let's say they feel that they want to go to Germany, they can do. So if let's say they don't want, they just finish after 1 year, get UTAR certificate. If let's say they want to export themselves to Germany, actually in Germany, as we know, there are free education. Students only need to pay the living expenses in Germany only. Yeah. Okay, so we have this master program regarding the IT, and for this administrative science program. Yeah, so we also have a related program regarding the Master of Psychology. So, okay. So far, just what I mentioned is the coursework based. And right now, this one is a research based. Okay. For those students later on, maybe who wish to study PhD, usually we encourage students take research based during the master program. For them to easier when they want to continue the PhD study. Okay. So far, we have this philosophy in the social science, in this communication, and total philosophy for social science as well. For the business, we also have a philosophy and master and doctor. Okay. So far, for the engineering, computer science, science program, medical science, all is under philosophy in research phase. Okay, this is our program fees. Okay. So for example, maybe when I look for the foundation program 1 year, the fees will be around 18,200 or 18,500 for ringgit Malaysia. So maybe you can look at the USD dollar as well. Yeah. So far, when you look at the bachelor degree, for example, maybe I talk about the engineering program.
I have a specific question to you. For your MBBS program, has UTAR registered with Bangladesh Medical Association? Because you see, for Bangladesh, it is a prerequisite that after completion of the international MBBS degree, all the graduated students needs to have the registration procedure from the foreign institution to Bangladesh. Has UTAR applied for that?
Okay, at first our MBBS program definitely is under our Malaysia Medical Council, is recognized. So even in the international, we also recognized by this international medical council. Okay, but I don't think so. We have a what we call one by one to register with a different type of country. But so far, if I'm not mistaken, as long as we are recognized by the International Medical Council, so far it's okay for the student after graduate, they can do the houseman in their country.
Okay, lovely. Price are very competitive and good price. I can understand seeing all the tuition fees here. You go on, then I'll have other question, no problem. You go ahead.
Okay, so after that, for the master degree, when you look at the research program for 2 years, it's only charge you 17,500 in Malaysia. So when you look at the Doctor of Philosophy PhD, 2 years program only charge you around 24,000. Yeah.
This Doctors of Philosophy, the price you quoted, this is for 3 years, or 1 year is 5,750 US dollar. How? That's for 3 years total course, right?
Yeah, total for 3 years. That's why it's quite attractive. Yeah, 3 years size.
Lovely, lovely.
Okay, maybe I talk about the living expenses. Okay, actually for the living expenses, when you look at it, okay, when the student they take the study in Gambas campus, actually Gambas campus is not like in Kuala Lumpur, it's a city. So for the Gambas campus, actually maybe per year, student only maybe just spend 2,000 USD, 2,000 plus USD like that. But if let's say the student maybe they stay in Kuala Lumpur campus, this is a Sungai Long campus, then maybe need to spend around 1 year USD 5,000 for the living expenses. Yeah, this is the difference.
Excellent. Okay. It's a detailed coverage that you have showed regarding all the academic program, the living cost and other fees, including all the institution details and everything. Okay, my next question will be, when will be your upcoming intakes?
October.
And what would be the arrangement in a post-pandemic situation to deal and safeguard international students, particularly Bangladesh student? What is your arrangement?
Okay, actually so far at this moment, actually the EMGS, the Agency for Malaysia International Students, they are still work with the what we call the SOP. Okay, hopefully the students they may come to study in Malaysia during October intake. But if let's say on the time still unable to come, then we allow the student to do the online study.
Okay, in relation to your question, if you conduct online study, do you have any specific software like Moodle or Blackboard, how you use the software, or is it an open source software?
Okay, so far, student, don't worry, we have this Microsoft Teams. As long as student register to our UTAR, and then we will send this student ID to the student, so that the student can use the student ID email to log into this Google Team. That means for the Google Team, during the Google Team, the student can download the notes, they can record the video during the lecturer, they provide the lecture. Okay, actually it's quite good. Even in the team, the student can do the discussion with the team members.
Lovely. My next question to you is, how are you maintaining admission in this pandemic situation for international students, particularly for Bangladesh?
What you mean by is like, so during the pandemic for the recruitment student, actually, the student, they can go to this, usually we encourage the student, they contact the agent, okay? So that the agent, they can easy to find us for the application, actually, yeah. So compared with one by one, if let's say the student look for us, it's big difficulty for us to do the explanation. Usually we encourage students to look for the agent, and the agent they can check with us the details and the like the visa application. Yeah, all is done by us.
Is there any rebate or discount for international students or special offer keeping the pandemic situation for international students, particularly for Bangladesh? Any special?
Okay, so At first, I just want to explain. Actually, so far we didn't have any like a rebate or discount for the student. So just now what I mentioned. Actually, when we buy this, what we call the Microsoft, the Google team, and we also have a lot of this software. We need to buy a lot of this software and license during the pandemic. That's why compared with the physical class, somehow the student they may feel that. It should be more it should be like this have discount for the fees, but actually we pay a lot for this software and license fees for students when they do the online class. They have like the experience on that, a good experience during they do the online classes. But so far when the student they apply for this master and PhD program, okay, we may can provide the scholarship or this assistantship to the student. But so far for undergraduate, yeah, we don't have it.
Is there any scholarship for the foundation or undergrad or anything that you thought of, especially keeping the pandemic, post-pandemic situation?
So far, no. So far for the foundation and bachelor, we don't provide. But for the master and PhD, if possible, yeah.
Okay, your studies of excellence, if you compare with your competitor in Malaysia, we all know that there are 600 universities altogether in Malaysia. How do you keep yourself as a best, as one of the best priority education provider? What is your specialization?
So as first, I just want to mention, in the Time Highest Education ranking, we are the top 2 in Malaysia. So at first, we have a very, very good quality. We have a good quality. So and the second, actually, we have a lot of this industry advisor. Okay, so far, I think a lot of students they may worry about after I graduate, how can I get a job? Okay, but usually we have a very good relationship in our external industry. Okay, so during every year, during at this moment pandemic, we also have our online career fair. During every year, we have allowed two slots for this career fair. Okay, so definitely if let's say student they can perform well during the interview for the career fair, then definitely student get a job. That's why just now I mentioned we are allowed 97% employability. Okay, so maybe I can highlight one of our what we call the strength in UTAR. Actually, for example, during the student they are taking this degree program. Okay, if let's say actually we have one of the standard, we have the fund for students. If let's say he feel that he want to do some business, okay, so we can train the student. We give the legal advice. We even provide a place for students to do their own business. Okay, if let's say the student have a good proposal, we may support the student. In financial to start up their business. Yeah, this one is not limited for the local student, but even for the international student. If let's say maybe they feel that Bangladesh have any good product, they want to bring to Malaysia. Okay, they want to start up some small business. Maybe they can give us a good proposal. Then our management they would consider on that. Okay, maybe the student during the university time they can start up their own business. This is good for them. Yeah, it's good for them after graduate. Maybe they have a baby build up their network.
Good, wide coverage. My last question to you will be: if the pandemic continues, how will the international student will get on board flight if the border is still not open, and how you will handle the session jam? Which means if still the pandemic continues for long term, and if a student cannot take October sessions, what would be the strategy then?
Definitely will be online class. Definitely.
They will continue online class.
Yes, definitely. Yes.
Fine.
But anyway, we also hope that the student. We also hope that the pandemic maybe next year. We hope that hopefully next year maybe the pandemic will be go through, and then definitely actually in this moment Malaysia government do a lot of this what we call for the overseas student they want to come to Malaysia they need to have a self quarantine for 14 days something like that. Yeah. So this one,
they would need to follow the health guideline as per the Immigration and Malaysian Authority and continue further, right?
Yes, definitely, yes. Yeah.
We have 4 minutes left in the program. If you have any conveying message to Bangladesh, you can go ahead with your details, and I will also convey a message for a university. And next time we will have students to join you, and we'll take time with you so that you can have online seminar with them as well.
Sure. Okay, so I also want to highlight, actually, we have this student exchange program. In case the student, they want to do the exchange program in other country, as you see on the picture, okay, on the slide. So we have a different type of what we call the country, the student can choose. Okay, this is, I think, the point for students, they want to export themselves. Okay, so definitely students need to have a compulsory industry training, okay, for 3 to 6 months. Yeah. Okay. And then we also have this soft skill development. Okay. Okay. So we also have this undergraduate research scheme. So what is the special for this? For those students who may feel that they want to continue master in research, during the undergraduate, the student can start to doing this undergraduate research. They can join this undergraduate research scheme. So one of the benefits is they can enhance the employability enhancement. Okay, so when the student join this research scheme, our lecturer will from time to time to bring the student work with the industry partner. Okay, that means on that time the student can already expand the network. Okay, they know what happened in the industry, and then they may know about the industry people, how they work. So this is a good chance for them to employability will be enhancement for them. Yeah, this is a very good for them. Yeah, just now what I mentioned. So for the undergraduate, we don't have any discount or rebate. If let's say student, they want to join the master or this PhD program in the research space, they can look for we have like the UTAR Research Scholarship Scheme, UTAR Project Research Assistantship Scheme, UTAR Postdoctoral Scholarship Scheme, or external scholarship. Okay, and you look at this, but this one is not guaranteed. It depends the student when they look for the supervisor. If let's say the supervisor, they have a grant, okay, then they can provide the assistantship to the student or scholarship to the student. Okay. This is our student mobility program.
We have 1 minute left, so I think you have to convey the message now for Bangladesh, and I will also convey a message. So we'll have next session where you can detail more, no problem. We'll give more time commercially.
Okay, so I hopefully, because the UTAR quite new for the Bangladesh student, but we already very now well known in Malaysia. Actually, we are the top 2 in Malaysia, and then as you guys know, we have allowed 22,000 students. We are considered a very, very famous university in Malaysia. But before that, we not really do a lot of this promotion activity, because at this moment, this is the right time for us to do the promotion and bring the message to the Bangladesh students. UTAR is a very, very good university for you to explore your study and also to your employability for the future.
Yeah. Thank you, Ms. Waisichai, for your good coverage of the message. And dear parents and students of Bangladesh, as you noted, very all the information that Ms. Waisichai already informed. So if you have further any information that you wanted to know, you can contact Arona International or to Ms. Waisichai of the university and get more information. Until then, we will try to cover more information for all of you. Thank you so much. And thank you particularly Ms. Waisichai for extending cooperation to us, and we'll be continuing more. Thank you once again.
Okay, thank you. Okay, bye.